Yesterday was one of the hardest days of RimWorld I have ever had. It was brutal. Randy almost killed us multiple times. It's not those like, oh, you weren't really close to dying. Yesterday was brutal. If you did not see the episode or the VOD of yesterday, you should go check it out sometime, even if you watch this one first. Oh my god, we got as close as you can get to losing multiple times. All right, get your gun equipped. We didn't get to bring any mechs with us, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. We are gonna just settle up here really quick. We can utilize this at first. Needs any place right now. So we're gonna close that off. That'll be good to start here. So the plan is to get this Archonexus part and then move to a better map. We're gonna claim this table and reinstall that. Now another thing, if you ever do these structures like this, you want to claim the doors especially, because raiders will literally just come and open the door. I remember a long time ago, I didn't know that and I didn't do that, and I very clearly remember an ancient lamp. I don't know why I'm claiming that, but I very clearly remember run into one of these structures and being like, haha, and they just open the door. What is that pulsating thing to the left? This is part of the Archonexus. So this is the ending added with ideology. So in ideology, they added a new ending called the Archonexus, and basically you get a colony up to 350,000 wealth. You sell that colony for the map to this place. Once you're here, you study this, and once you study it, you then can get to 350,000 wealth again and get the map to the next one. And eventually your path leads you to the Archonexus, where you complete the game. So this is the first of the Archo tech structures that we have to study for the Archonexus ending. It's gonna be harder to kite and kill everything now because there's so much cover that things are just gonna have. But because we have no sleep and we're on 4x and he's got really high research speed with everything, this shouldn't take super long. We're almost a quarter of the way through already. So let's go ahead and just start thinking about where we want to go. We need somewhere where our festivals are going to get us a rep with someone that we can be friends with. So we want to be close to either the pigs or the little purple place. We don't want to be too far away because we don't want to have to caravan too super long. We want it year-long growing. As we go further up, year-long growing is going. So 40, 60. Like up here would be great. Look at all these trades. We'd have to caravan up here, but like up here would be fantastic, but it's 40, 60. And with us trying to rush wealth mainly through drugs and stuff, I don't think we want a 40, 60. We want to stay in like this band along the middle, and there's not a lot of temperate. Basically where we are, like as soon as we start going north, it's already not full growing. Oh yeah, which research did it let us keep? Wait, they made it so that the Archonexus resets basic mech tech for the Mechanitor start. That seems pretty short-sighted of them. It now saves your tech prints for you, I think. It does not. All right, so once we move to the new map, I guess we're going to be sitting tight and researching for a little while. That sucks. It's another uncle! How many of you are there? This is the story of Adam and all of his uncles. That's like my fourth uncle. Uncle Slave 2. Plus 2 years more sadness. Adam versus uncles. The playthrough. I'm trying to quit selling my uncles into slavery. It's tough, you know. They don't make a patch for that. Collecting all my uncles like Pokemon. Imagine if I enslaved every uncle and kept them. I didn't know. I might have been tempted to do something like that if I had known I had 6+ uncles. That would have been pretty funny. Let's get out of here. Mechanitor and his 3 alpaca, no mechs. I can't believe it starts the Mechanitor without even basic mech tech when you reset. It's crazy. I mean, it's like, it'll take no time. It's 200 research points. We'll get there in seconds, basically, but it's a little bit silly that it resets that. Oh, it still shows it. Cool, we can go back. Whoa, I wonder if that resets the map. Can we just keep going back there and mining components over and over? We might go back and just see later on. Because if that's the case, you could really cheese that. You could just keep going back and mining components and whatever's on the map over and over. If there was an ancient danger on that map, it would reset the ancient danger too, maybe. Yeah, check it out. Let's farm that same ancient danger over and over. Find an Archonexus map that has ancient danger with Archotech items. If you go back, I went to the old base before that you sell, and it just becomes a typical... I wish it stayed as whatever you made. But yeah, if we went back to our old base, it will just be NPC base, yeah. Little wood hut with nothing. That's a lot of rich soil. I think this is okay. I think we'll stay here. There's not really any structure that we can repurpose this time, though. No, I want to go straight to stone. And let's plan this out. I'd be careful of being too close to the edge here, though. We're going to build more normally in this one than we did on the last leg. Normal for me, anyway. So the problem with it here, for anyone that doesn't know, Wastepack Infestation, there's a rare one that happens in the center of the map, even without pollution. And I don't want one to spawn on us. So I'm thinking I start here, I cheese the side of the map here with chunks at some point, and then we have mechs harvest both of these big patches, and we leave that for the infestation. We'll see. Let's have a grave so it can be the source of a breakdown. So why did I set this up like this? So I'm going to make a trap tunnel here, and this is going to be the main one that I shoot from. However, I want with a single pawn to be able to peek from behind them and shoot them so they'll come back this way. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. This will be the open door, but if they're gaining ground here, I can close this door and come over here and shoot them, and then when they run over here, I can go peek out again and just back and forth. Should work with smaller raids until we can get better stuff set up. What's my wealth right this second? My wealth is already at 44,000. Ouch. My pawn himself is worth 15k. Oof. All right. So now we want to get to machining. We want to get the multi-analyzer so it speeds up our research. It's our first raid. That's more raid points than I really... It could be a higher Randy roll, but... It's gonna be a lot harder to shoot things all the friggin' trees. So we need to get gold. There's an ancient danger we could set up to do. Keep a prisoner secret for 12 days. 2 mech clusters. Nope. I saw gold, but nope. So we're going to cheese the side of this map here. It's going to take a long time to do that, but that is the eventual goal. And so we probably want to get this geothermal inside of the eventual outer wall. And then with that cheese, we can just wall all the rest of that in. It's going to take a long time. That's like the very late game. And then we'll get that geothermal too. That's like very late on this map, right? And now we need some kind of inner area that we're going to get done first. Probably just still this, but we'll cut it off like here. All right, I guess we'll just start on some other things that we'll eventually need while we wait on the analyzer. Psychic ship already? On mail. Ah, crap. Alright, well. That sucks. Well, we have to take care of that. And it's on the far right side, so we can't even cheese it. I mean, this is kind of cheesy, because we just outrange them, they're leashed. At least it was all Militor, I guess. Alright, well, that's taken care of. Like shooting Militor in a barrel. Well, there's some of the plasteel that we needed. They're small, and we're also trigger happy, which lowers our accuracy a little bit. I keep saying how I probably shouldn't have taken trigger happy in this run. I think it's actually hurting us more often than it's helping us. It has helped us, to be fair. But yeah, it's a legendary sniper rifle, bionic eyes, level 17 shooting, or whatever, 16 or 17. We're still missing like crazy. Small body plus trigger happy. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, the mech helmet's actually giving us a -5 accuracy. That's pretty huge. I didn't realize it was that big. That's what she said. So it might be worthwhile to switch that out to like marine helmet and use bandwidth nodes instead. Or we can even just unequip it for now. I need something else in that spot though. I think it's fine right now, but depending on what raid spawns, like if it's a melee raid, maybe we take it off of that raid. An EMI cluster? That's annoying. I gotta get, not that we can call in anyone for this anyway. We're getting Psychic Ship and now an EMI. We don't have Go Juice yet either. And we're missing quite a bit of shots. Yeah, I'm gonna take this helmet off after this. Oh god, 4X, not your friend sometimes. We'll just get shot in the brain as soon as I switch that. Alright, well. Is it possible to win the game without being asked if something is a wall or not? It used to be, but as of about 10 months ago, it's no longer possible, no. Any research done while wealth is still low. Whoa, Pepsi! Is Pepsi okay? Are you gonna solo this cluster? If they don't hit Pepsi, oh, well, that's unfortunate. It was close. It was close. I don't think I've told this story in a long time. I can very clearly remember one of my cousins. He's 3 years younger than me. I was probably 8. He was probably 5, somewhere around there. Maybe 7 and 4, whatever. It doesn't matter. My cousin and I were doing something behind my grandmother's house, playing, I don't know, whatever. And his dad came around the corner and told him, like, he better not do something or whatever, that he was going to get in trouble. And my cousin, and all of his 4-year-old, or maybe younger, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, something like that, brilliance, thought to himself, you know what? I'm going to get in trouble if I cuss, but because I'm not allowed to. But if I'm not cussing technically, then I can't get in trouble. And I remember he turned toward my uncle and said, "Duck, you ditch." And he got in a lot of trouble. Let's put it that way. I got a raid. He thought he was real clever. I can remember him crying and be like, "What? I didn't cuss. I didn't cuss." Oh yeah, actually so much better without that helmet. A lower Randy roll, it looks like. Oh, nice. Headshot there. Whoa, whoa, get out of the range of that dog. Oh, nice hit. Yeah, he thought he was really clever. He thought he found a loophole. Last run die? Nope. This is the same run. My cousin ducked around and found out. If you make bots to haul versus animals, which one gives you more wealth? I think bots over. I don't know actually. I haven't compared the two 1-for-1. That's a good question. For like a normal run, and this one we're not using animals for that, but I should check that out. Try the Archonexus one day, but it doesn't sound too great. Yeah, I really don't like the Archonexus as an ending overall. It does. So one of the good things, I don't like the actual ending, but the actual journey there, you can treat it like a new game plus and play a different way on each of the legs if you want, or a different biome. Like our first biome was desert, now we're on woods. Maybe we'll do jungle for the last one or something. So you can treat it like that and keep like your 5 favorite pawns to continue forward. But in general, yeah, I don't care for it too much. Attacking immediately. Oh, the extra accuracy with taking that helmet off is nice. You guys all melee too? Yeah, perfect. Back to early game. Early game with a charge rifle and a sniper. But early game nonetheless. What mods would you recommend for a casual world domination playthrough? I would say look for things that make enemy bases more interesting. First off, I think there's quite a few mods like that. I don't remember the names of them offhand. But one of the really boring things about a world conquest thing is it's very repetitive, and the bases that enemies have in vanilla or even with the DLCs are just nothing. Like it's a couple wooden huts with like 20 beds and occasionally a turret or two. That's basically it. So once you get to the point where you can just steamroll those, it's just like going through the motions over and over, and it gets pretty stale in my opinion. So things that would either make enemy bases more interesting or enemies themselves more interesting. Just to make it more challenging, more interesting as you go along. All settlements are like crappy little outposts. Yeah. We want to get a comms console down. So we can now use the pig call-ins to get to Scorchers, and that will allow us to get a little burn box. I always forgot. Scythers are at high mech tech, but I think we actually have the power focus chip, right? Yeah, so we can go straight to Scythers or Lancers after that too. All right. Any research that we want to get bionic replacement just in case we need to replace the body part. We need to get to the medical bot again for sure. But yeah, I think we're pretty much decent on research now. Like we have everything that we could possibly need in the close future aside from the extra mech researches. Does the second part of the run reset relations? Yes, it does. We sure are making drugs. What else are we gonna do in our little hut? On the Diabolus tomorrow, I guess. Requesting immediate military aid for something that I caused. I swear they send more when you're at low raid points than they do later on. Like Enter the Gungeon. I love Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is my favorite bullet hell game. So good. The intro music. Yeah, I love Enter the Gungeon. Last time I saw that the developer was announcing another game, I was like, please be Enter the Gungeon 2, please. It was not. Frag Grenade is actually doing some good work there. What else is about to do some good work? Oh god, Chomper. Well, you have to admit, Chomper is brave. Stupid, yes. Stupid, but also brave. Here we go. Standard Mech Tech is back. Hooray. And there was much rejoicing. Wastepack Infestation already. That would mean I would have to kite those and peek and do all that crazy stuff because the traps is not enough for that many. I could have them fight another Diabolus or even a War Queen. Which one do we need the most chips from soonest? I think the War Queen is harder for us to kite and kill because of all the little bullcrap mechs she spawns, so it might be best to use it against her. You think player-controlled mechs are over-nerfed when compared to the normal enemy mechs? On the higher percentage difficulties, I do think they're worth too many raid points. Yeah, it's a really tricky thing because anytime that we talk about balance with the mechs and how powerful they are, because the player mechs use the same weapons as the enemy mechs, it's very difficult for them to balance it. I personally think that they could do so by making it so that player mechs have higher quality weapons, and that would solve it. Like if they just made it so player mech's weapon equivalent was like excellent, because for anyone that doesn't know, all the mech weapons of the ones you fight and the friendly ones are normal. So I was just checking that because I was making a guide or working on a guide yesterday. And for instance, Lancers, if you ever wondered, Lancers have a normal quality charge lance. Every one of them normal quality charge lance. So if maybe your Lancers instead had an excellent or, you know, whatever, or there was a way to make theirs better without increasing raid points, that would average it up or make them a little bit better, even at higher percentages. But again, I know they balance the game around normal, the 100% line difficulty, and mechs are fine to use in that one. In that one, you're actually getting more firepower than what's being sent back at you from the raid points, right? But a Rez Serum? Does anyone know if mechs can use a Rez Serum? A man in black can use a Rez Serum. Wow, I think we take that. That's a... Oh my god, I died to something, but the man in black can res us and we can continue. 5 prisoners. 21 days. That's basically all we'll be doing. Killing prisoners. I think I might as well try it, right? That's definitely gives us some options. All right, well, we're gonna try this. 21 days is a lot of time, so they very well might... Oh, you know what? I could just do the prisoner trick. All right, I'm gonna accept it. I almost screwed that up. You see that? I almost set it to arrest, not to take to bed, and that would have made them our prisoners, and the Empire would have gotten mad. I would have failed it. Is there a reason to use bionic ears and tongue? Not really. It caps out at 100%. So the reason for those is basically to replace someone that's had theirs damaged or lost. So bionic ear replacement is, yeah, that's what it is. It's a replacement. If they have a scar on their ear, if they're missing an ear, you can replace it so that it'll go back to 100%. But it's not one of those that you need to worry about too much. All right, prisoners are probably going to want a light in here. They're not like me. And you know what? We can make this kind of fancy. We can, we have a bot to make flowers. So we'll put daylilies in there. That'll help a little bit. And we'll get a little table right by the batteries. We are using nutrient paste, so I'll probably expand this just while they're here. I'm going to put this down. And I do want to use medicine on these, though, because I don't want them to die of blood rot in the 21 days. Well, that's going to be a lot of feeding, by the way. Attack it immediately. Okay. I probably want the charger rifle for this. I don't know if I need to kite this or not. I think we're okay. All right, bugs didn't get woken up, which is the important part of that. Probably should go ahead and kill that bear before it ends up hunting me. All right, that'll do. That'll do. So I think we're gonna go ahead and have this take care of the APOCRITON, hopefully. I don't know. I might wait until these guys are out of here, because I don't want them to have like an escape or something while I'm out doing that. Might actually have to use some meat in the nutrient paste dispenser. 21 days. 21 days. It's definitely not enough food right now for that many, but this guy needs to get out of here. Can you walk? Get up. What? You're waiting till a small cut heals entirely. So I'm gonna go scythers at this base. So scythers, I think, are scanner, not ripper. 10 impids. Let's go snipe a few of them. So we took our mech lord helmet off because it lowers accuracy. We'll put it back on when we need the bandwidth. All good, trader. Oh, well, if that's the case, go home. Man, that the impid breath attack is always so juicy. Did I have a bigger beard at one point? Just slightly. But I had to shave my face off completely. My entire face! For the charity event. What is better, charge rifle or assault rifle? It depends. I know that answer gets old, but it really does. If you are outranging, if you're trying to outrange or kite, then assault rifle is better. Oh no! I have weak melee too, so just quest failed. No Rez Serum for us. Anyway, if you are trying to outrange or kite, then assault rifle is better. Charge rifle has more, is gonna have more damage output, but it's lower range, so you can't really kite with it as well. And so this run is an exception. If you are just using like a medium length kill box, then charge rifle is still king as far as that kind of thing goes. But yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Oh well. No Rez Serum for us. Okay, so we got the scanner. We want to go ahead and start it up. We should probably go ahead and get a paramedic made, just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, so if I do a burn area as well, burn area into the scyther area. Yeah, this is going to empty into a scyther kill area to deal with raids that we don't want to or can't burn. So this is going to give us a lot of slowing. Mainly going to be a slowing tunnel. Give us time to get our things set up. And we might double wall the outside later, but I don't think we need to get it started. Probably go ahead and get a scorcher processing. Have one of the mechs IRL. Which would you choose and why? Fabricor, because then it would cook for me. It would just make me food. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. So don't go out that far, just in case it wakes up at any point. 10 immediately. That's are they gonna wake up the bugs? Oh man, they might just barely not. Hey, look, it's Huntsman. I hope Huntsman lives long enough for me to capture him. He lived. He's unwaveringly loyal. All right, new brain scans. Excellent. Hey, we're unwavering. I don't think unwaveringly loyal should be in vanilla. I hate it in general. Okay, here's something that might make you hate it a little bit less. Unwaveringly loyal downed pawns are extra. So it's not like, oh man, I would have had someone that I could recruit if this hadn't been downed. No, they're in a different down pool. So if you get an unwaveringly loyal, it's just an extra. And it's not just like a thought process. You're like, oh, that's just, it wouldn't be. That's literally how it's coded. So unwaveringly loyal, if he wasn't unwaveringly loyal, he would have died instantly. That's how it works. So it's just an extra. Once you look at it like that, you know, it's not, it still hurts when it's a really good pawn. You're like, oh God, I wish you weren't unwaveringly loyal. That's completely understandable. But at least it's not like it's taking place of it literally, you know? And you can capture and release from the mood. Yeah, you can make them slaves. You have ideology, take their organs still or whatever. But yeah, it does feel bad though still. Even knowing that when you get something that would have been a great pawn, you know? You get like tough, nimble jogger with great stats who's 22 years old, no health conditions, and he's unwaveringly loyal. You just want to vomit. Defoliator ship. We might actually take care of that one. Yeah, that's going to cut into a bit of our growing area that we're going to use later. We don't need to do it anytime soon, but that's something we want to take care of eventually. Wow, that means that a lot of the bots that we're going to make will be technically Huntsman, right? All my Scythers will be Huntsman Scythers. Nice, excellent. Mech raid. It's a breach. All right, well, nice. Don't worry about that. Manhunter back. What, another Manhunter? Okay. Aggressive rabbit and monkey ASMR. Do you think the APOCRITON will come while these are here? It won't come with a trade group, but I think it might actually come with these here. Oh my God, I'm gonna take the risk. Let's do it. The APOCRITON is here. Now, is it gonna attack us in time? I could send the animals there by locking us in a room. I'd have to... I don't think we have enough materials in here to do it. Oh, no, we do. Let's see if this still works. Yep, it still works. You guys seen that before? If you don't have any doors leading out to the animals anywhere, your people are in a actually like completely blocked in room, it'll send the animals to anything else hostile on the map. There we go. That's so stupid. Oh, this run. Get him, bunnies. Every day learn something new at this stream. Wow, they are absolutely wrecking that. So we're gonna have to go wake up the bugs. Yeah, because of the res. I mean, if they get that done, you know, there's a chance. Which mechanoids woke up? Oh, the ship. Wow, there's definitely things happening. So we got bugs up here taking out a ship. We got the APOCRITON who has rezzed all of the enemies that these downed. But is back up. Moderate psychic drone. Uh-oh. That needs to end. Okay, bugs have taken out the stuff around the ship. Okay. Should we third party the APOCRITON? Maybe. Wow. up.